Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. This is probably more of me than you were expected to see. I just got out the shower. This is important, so you're going to have to deal with my squatty body as I get dressed. So as of this morning, as I woke up, there's been a lot of riots over the passing of, let me call it what it is, over the murder of George Floyd. Okay, I understand your frustrations. I understand that y'all are pissed off. I get that. But if you're going to protest peacefully. There is no need for you to destroy other people's property. Because no matter how well your intentions are, there are thugs among you. There are peaceful protesters, and then there are you thugs that are going around smashing up people's stuff. That's not peaceful protesting. The people's stuff that you were smashing had nothing to do with Mr. Floyd's passing. Mr. Floyd's murder. If you're destroying buildings just to have something to make a statement, think about the people whose lives you just destroyed on the same level as these cops that took this man's life. You're taking these people's lives by smashing up their grocery stores, their restaurants. Now, smashing up the police station, I don't condone it, but the police were connected to that murder. But smashing up everything else, again, you're not helping anyone. There are some of those people out there protesting with you that are protesting, that are thugs, that are just out there to smash stuff because that's what they want to do. They got some unequated stress levels. So let's go join these protesters. Let's slide into these Black Lives Matter protests. Let's slide into all these other protests. And let's smash innocent people's restaurants, laundromats, grocery stores. The list goes on and on. If you are amongst the people who are thugging out because you're peacefully protesting, which you are not, and you're making it worse for the peaceful protesters, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Stop being a phony and get the hell out of the protest, because all you're doing is causing more chaos, unrest, and strife for the people who actually are standing up for the cause of a man who lost his life because an idiot cop put his knee on the guy's neck for over 8 minutes. As a martial artist, I can tell you straight up and down that that is a martial art maneuver of putting your knee on the back of someone's neck, and it is probably only used as a last resort, and secondly, it is no longer really being taught in martial art dojos. That is an extreme measure. You do not use extreme measures to detain anyone, especially an unarmed person. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Peaceful protesters, please protest peacefully. But screen your protesters, because some of your protesters are ruining other people's lives. You do not need to smash a grocery store to make a statement. You do not need to smash a restaurant to make a statement. You definitely don't need to smash a laundromat or anything else. You don't need to smash innocent people's victims' cars as they're passing through. They have nothing to do with this. You want attention? Do like I do. Get your ass on YouTube. Get your ass on Facebook. Get your ass on TV by legal means and protest. Don't worry. You start protesting on the street corner, the reporters will show up. It's their job. They will show up. So stop doing thuggish things. Protest peacefully. Put your signs up. Make your statement. But do not, and I repeat this for the love of God, do not smash up other people's stuff just because you're angry. Those other people were not those 4 officers responsible for this man's life being taken. Those are the focal points of your protests. That these cops are beating people to death, putting them in illegal chokeholds. I can't breathe is a thing. All lives matter. While you're on that all lives matter, think about the owner of that store that you just broke in. Think about the guy in that blue Mustang who you just threw something through his window, who had nothing to do with it. Think about the lady in the van while the other guy's smashing the window. Why did I reference this? I just saw that on the Today Show. It's Saturday morning, and it's going to get a lot worse if you don't get the thugs out of the protesting heap. understand it. Not all of the protesters are violent. Those are the real protesters. Those guys running around with what the hell do you call them? Molotov cocktails. That is not a protester. That is a guy looking to start problems. That's the guy that you need to arrest. The peaceful protesters and the news crew that got arrested yesterday, unacceptable. The peaceful protesters you can deal with. The guys that's going around burning stuff, breaking stuff, smashing up stores and shit, those are the guys that need to be arrested. They are not part of the protest because they're causing problems. And then, and finally, our illustrious leader who says some really stupid stuff. Alright, I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia. Sadly, I'm still living in Charlottesville, Virginia. And the thing with that is, when we had our incident, one dummy decided to plow through like 100 people with his Dodge Charger or Dodge Dart, whatever the hell the car was. In no case scenario was that a good idea. And here we have other cities and other states doing the same dumbass shit. Protest. It's nothing wrong. That's your right. But protest peacefully. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. BC and you.